like a boss.
All right, ladies, what you are about to see is a coaching call I had with a client. She agreed to have it, right? This is about why. This is why some guys. This is why you could get the guys that you don't like, and why you cannot get the guys that you like. So with this coaching call, this client struggled with getting the guy that she likes to like them because she was showing too much interest. So if you have this problem where guys lose interest initially from the first date, or where you text a guy too much, or where you're the one that's chasing, then this kind of video is something you want to watch. And if you guys want to get coached by me, go to mindforattraction.org/getting coaching on the link below. And also follow me on fucking Instagram, all right? Follow me on Instagram, where I post videos, where I post the things about my life, where I post the books that I'm reading. You get to see different parts of me and stuff like that. You see the people who I go out with, some of the girls that I go out with. You know what I'm talking about? You know, so it's definitely fun and stuff like that. And yeah, you get to see my friends and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, follow me there. I'm trying to get a 10K by the end of the year. So motherfucker, do it. All right. So with that being said, let's get started with the coaching call.
And I just asked for his number and stuff. I asked if he was single, and he was like, yes. So I was like, okay, would you like to go for a drink sometime? He was like, sure. And then we started talking, and it was like high season in summer here in the Netherlands, and he was working like 6 days a week. So I thought it was really sweet because he asked for a day off so he could meet up with me. And then we had a really nice day. Like, it just felt like really natural to hang out with him. There was like a click, and we laughed, and he's like looks wise also exactly my type, and we had a lot of things in common, and he was like really affectionate, you know, holding my hand.
Oh, look at you. You're already making this little fantasy. I think it sounds like you're talking about a Disney movie, man.
I know, it's so bad.
Yeah, man. Stop
I'm
watching Disney.
Just telling you what happened.
Yeah. But you're already giving me like the script to a Disney movie, the Black Cinderella, whatever.
I know. But I'm a sucker for like that type of stuff.
That's like okay.
Someone that's like affectionate and like says sweet things and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So okay, it was nice. And then at the end of the date, we already spoke about like meeting up again because he was.
Who brought it up?
On, like, I think me.
Of course you
bad,
did.
Right?
Of course you did.
Yeah, I think it was me.
Yeah.
Because he was going away on a guy's trip for a week. A few days after our date. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, so have fun on your guys' trip and might see you after then. And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, sure. We can do something when I come back. I will let you know, blah, blah, blah. And then I didn't really hear anything after our date, like not even a courtesy text, like it's fun or whatever. But I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, we just had one date, like it's cool. And then he was on his guy's trip, and I started worrying a little bit because it was
Lord. Oh, boy. What's coming?
It was like already 5 days, and he hadn't even sent me a text yet.
Yeah.
So I was stressing. So I just sent him like, hey, are you already away on your guy's trip? And he was like, yeah, I'm away. And I was like, okay, have fun. Let me know when you're back. Would be nice to hang out again. He's like, yeah, sounds good. I will let you know, blah, blah, blah. And after I didn't text him anymore, I thought like, you know, he's on his trip. I'm not gonna bother him.
Yeah.
But I posted things on Snapchat and stuff, and like within 10 minutes, he watched all my stories. I didn't send him direct stuff, but just in my general story that everyone can watch. And he did watch everything, like every single day. So
yeah.
I thought like.
You thought that? No, I'm just saying watching stories is nothing to be honest with you.
No, it's nothing, but I thought it was a good sign because if he's not interested, he's not gonna watch my story every single day.
No, not exactly. Nah, it doesn't mean that.
No, that's not a good
No, that's
indicator.
Women do that. Women, they're like, women.
Oh, shit.
Guys, don't look at your story, man. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. There goes my one validation.
Sorry about that.
And then he came back, me like, "Oh, so sorry, I lost my phone for 3 days, so that's why I'm only texting you now."
Oh,
Blah
get
blah
the
blah
fuck out of
blah.
here. That sounds like
So it's like,
bullshit.
okay, no worries. How was your trip? Was it fun? He was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really crazy. This and that, and that was it. And then he didn't like ask to meet up with me or anything. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, am I delusional? Am I the only one who had fun on that date? Like, I thought we like both enjoyed it. Like, what's going on? I left it for a couple more days, and I talked with my friends about it, and they were like, you know, you like him so much. You already gave him like a few days to ask you out. He didn't do it. So just like ask him out. Just try it one more time. And then I asked him out, and he was like, sure, fine, fun. And then we were supposed to go out for dinner, and he canceled on me
Of
like
course.
3 hours in advance. Like only 3 hours in advance, which
Yeah.
is really, really shitty. So I just texted him saying like, but he asked like immediately right away, what other days are you available? And I'm so sorry, blah 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 blah. And I just said, sorry, but do you even want to meet up? Because you don't seem very enthusiastic. And then he came with a really long story, like, no, sorry, it's just that I'm really, really busy and this and that, but I do really want to see you, blah, 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 blah. When are you available? And I was like, okay, since you're so busy, I'm just going to leave you to it, and I'll see you around. Because I was already done with it at that point. I thought,
Okay, that's a good move.
I really like you.
That's a good move.
But I should just leave it now because I don't, get what's going on. And then he was like, no, let's go on a date again with a winky emoji. And then I didn't respond to that anymore. And then I made a rookie mistake because I felt like he told me that he wanted to go on another date again, so he should ask me. But then like 5 days later, he still hadn't asked me out or said anything. So I made a mistake of texting him again, asking like when he's available. And of course he wasn't, or he said like that he was busy that week. So I was like, okay, or I didn't respond. And then the next day he told me, oh, I actually have time on Thursday. And I was like, okay. Then that Thursday something came up with me, so I couldn't make it. And at that point I thought like, okay, it's completely dead now. Like there's no hope for us. And then a few days ago he texted me like, hey, when do you have time to meet up? Like finally he asked me out of himself. So I gave him like a little bit of space, a few days, and now he's like coming back and he's starting to engage a little more on WhatsApp and stuff. But I don't really know like what's going on with this guy. I don't get it because the vibe I got from the date was that he likes me a lot as well. But then on WhatsApp, I don't really get what's going on.
Yeah, I think you just don't give it enough time. You know,
I'm on it too much.
Yeah, what you should do from now on, try this rule, okay? From now on, when you're on dates, don't compliment a man. Okay, that's the first thing. Don't compliment a man. The second thing, when you're out with a guy, in your head, don't try to impress him. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to be interesting. Do not try to show interest. Don't show zero interest. I'm telling you. It doesn't matter how much of a giggly eye he's giving you. Don't show too much interest. If your body language is facing him, face it somewhere else. I want you to make the effort to not show zero interest on the first date. Okay?
Okay.
That's the first thing. Second thing, after the date, don't text him. Doesn't matter how amazing the date was. Don't text him back. No, don't text him back, but don't text him first. All right?
Okay.
If he does text you, right, take a day to respond after the first date. Because right now you're showing way too much interest. Yeah, one day, exactly. Yeah, but give him an excuse. Every time you go on the first date, say, "Look, sorry I couldn't text you. I've lost my phone." But it was fun. I'm glad you had a great time. You know, if he says
I love that.
If he says it was awesome, I had a great time, say I'm glad you had a great time. Blah 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 blah. Right? Don't say you had a great time. Just say I'm glad you had a great time, because you want them to have a good time, right?
Yeah.
Right? And when you text them, right? Don't initiate do not initiate the date. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If he never asks you out again, do not initiate the date. Don't ask him out. I'm just saying for future reference. Don't ask a man out. Doesn't matter how amazing the date was. Give him space to chase you. You see what I'm saying? Because your mistake was that when you were on the date, you were showing too much interest. When you were on the date, you were even planning to make another time, right? So if in the future the guy says next time we hang out, say, hey, look, wait a minute, if we hang out next time, we still don't know each other. Like that's how it has to be, It has to be like that. You have to see in your head, like this is an interview. It doesn't matter how great it is. At least lie. Say we don't know each other yet. Like you have to have that, because if you validate him too much, he's gonna take you for granted. You know what I'm saying? So and also, again, don't plan the dates. If he never hits you up because you never hit him up, you know what? Lose him. I'm sorry. He never. That means that you thought the date was magical, but if he never hits you up, then what you saw was never there. That was never really there.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. And I bet you money you do this with guys that you don't like. Let me ask you this: when you don't like a guy and the date goes bad, did you text him?
No.
Ah, you see, when you're on the date and the date is bad, do you show interest? Do you compliment a guy?
No.
Nah, you see, it's those little things that you're doing that's causing them to like you.
Yeah.
But when you like the guy,
it's so hard because you literally have to do everything like the opposite of
exactly.
what you want to do.
But you know what? You got to be disciplined.
Yeah.
You can't be selfish. If you want to give the guy a great experience, you have to make the guy think whether or not you're gonna text him back.
Yeah.
You notice how you say, are you gonna ask me out? Like you want him to be in that position, and the way you do that is that, for example, if he hits you up, right? If he messages you and says, hey, how's your day going, right? You don't ask him out. You say, hey, my day's going great. I got a lot of work to do. Have a nice day. I hope you have a productive day. Take care. Right? You give him no chance to text you back, and in a way, if he wants to ask you out, he's gonna have to go out of his way.
Yeah.
Like make it hard on guys, and not hard, but because you have this habit of being too pushy, or not pushy, but like too transparent. I want you to be a little bit hard to figure out.
Okay.
So look, the point is don't validate him. Don't validate men. Like try your best to not show interest. That's what I want you to do. Try your best to not show interest. It doesn't matter how nice he looks, Try your best. Say, am I showing interest? Let me not do that right now. At least for the first date, right? And over text, try your best to not show interest. In other words, don't initiate the text. Don't chase him. Another thing is, like, if he wants to plan a date with you, do not let him plan a date with you 2 days in advance. Say, for example, if he wants to hang out with you on the weekend and he texts you on Thursday, say, look, I'm already booked.
Yeah.
Say you gotta text me before Wednesday to make plans. If he hits you up on Wednesday, don't make plans for that weekend. If he hits you up after 10 p.m., don't message him until the next day.
Okay.
You gotta train men to treat you how you want to be treated.
That's so true.
You gotta train them. So you gotta know what do you want out of them. How do you want to be treated, and begin to punish those behavior through your unavailability. So if you want a guy to make you to chase after you, then you don't ask him out. And when he asks you out, you say, oh hell yeah, I'm down to hang out. I love when guys make plans. You reward that.
Okay.
If he doesn't ask you out, you don't go out with him. It's that simple.
Okay, that's a good one. But now how do I go about this?
Well, with this one, what's up?
So he asked me out, and I was like, sure, I'm available.
We got 3 more minutes, okay? 3 more
Tuesday
minutes.
and Wednesday.
No, I'm telling you. Hey, we got 3 more minutes. Just let you know, okay?
Okay. So he chose to go out on Wednesday. but he didn't like say anything after that, so I don't know like what
Okay,
we're gonna do.
what I want
what
you to
time.
do is completely withdraw right now.
Okay.
Don't text him back. No, if you do text him back with, hey, if he says, hey, how are you? Just say, hey, I'm having a great day. You know what I said? Having a great day. I have a lot of work to do. I hope you have a productive day. Take care.
Okay.
Right? Every time he texts you, you say that what you're doing today, but you don't give him a chance to text you back. I mean, you don't give him a chance to respond. So if he does respond to that, don't respond. Don't respond.
Okay.
Make him double text you. Right? I
Mhm.
want you to not see him for the next month. I want you to be busy for the next month. I want you to if he does text you, take a day or two to respond. If you do respond, respond with with not a lot of interest. But also from time to time, listen, from time to time, respond with a little bit of interest so that he doesn't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For 3 times you text him with coldness, and then the next time you text him back with interest. So
Okay.
yeah, so let's say that he texts you at 8 in the morning, right? You take 5 hours to respond on the first text from now on. From now on, you take 5 hours to respond, and then after the initial response, you take 20 minutes to respond. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
I feel you.
Yeah. And if he does ask you out, you don't say you're busy. You say, I'll let you know.
Okay.
And you don't respond. Right?
Okay, so even for our date planned on coming Wednesday, I shouldn't go.
No,
saying.
don't go. Don't go. Cancel on him. Cancel on him. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, cancel on him. Actually, yeah, cancel on him. Say, look, something came up, I won't be able to make it. And that's that. And do not even say, don't even reschedule. Just leave it at that.
Okay.
You know?
Wow,
And
that's so savage. But I feel like I'm gonna lose him if I do that.
no, you see, that's what you think. You know? If he wants you, he's gonna have to work for you. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, is that if he wants you, because he hasn't been working for you.
Yeah.
So if he wants you, he's gonna have to work for you. You only value what you work for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's the best way to do it from now on, right?
Okay.
And yeah, that's your strategy. Trust me, if you do this, everything will fall into place. All right. So on the date, you do not show interest. You do not compliment. You do not validate. Make that a mental thing. Let me not show any interest on the first date. If you want to, have a bland face. Like, do not smile that much. From time to time, smile, but don't smile that much. Give him like a blank look from time to time. You know? And after the date, you don't text him. If he never texts you, too bad. But you don't text a guy back after the first date, no matter how great it went. You know?
Okay.
And if he does text you, don't show too much interest. You know? Don't show too much interest. Like, say, it was a great time. I'm glad you had a great time. Stuff like that.
Noted.
All right?
Noted. Yeah.
All right. Was that able to answer your question?
Yes, it does. I'm gonna try my best to stick to it because I'm so the type of person that wears their heart on their sleeve.
Oh, you gotta stop doing that. You got
playing it cool.
put your heart back in your chest, girl. Put that heart back in your chest. And don't put the hearts don't belong in sleeves, man.
Okay, I'll follow your advice, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah, hey yo, I'm going to Amsterdam, so I'm having a seminar there, so go there.
Yes, I signed up already.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm having it next Sunday. I'm still trying to find a place though, but hopefully we can find it. If you know of any places that's affordable and that's like in the city, let me know, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Like, how big does it need to be?
For like 20 people and stuff like that.
Okay.
Let me know if you find one. Let me know.
I'll check for you.
Oh yeah, definitely check and let me know, okay?
Yeah, will do.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you guys, don't make that mistake, okay? It's normal, it's human nature, all right? If you guys want one-on-one coaching, go to the link below. And also, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, like I said earlier, go to the fucking link below, all right? Or look at that. You can follow me there. Or look at that where you can see on the title, all right? Anyways, take care, ladies, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.